Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. We are at the pub table, and it is very, very fun. Your seat is right there. Sit down. Let's have a chat. So, I am off today, but, and I went to the thrift. I didn't do very much. I didn't want to do very much today because I desperately need a break. And, so Tuesday, I was telling some friends, Tuesday, the garbage truck came through and hit my internet wires, and the entire VATS terminal came down. And they sent out a technician to repair it, and he didn't have a bucket truck, despite the fact that I told them over and over and over that it's outside on the pole. Obviously, they're going to need a bucket. So I called back and I freaked out, absolutely freaked out. And the earliest that they could come and fix it with a bucket truck is Sunday. So it's a total of 6 days down, and you can bet I am not going to be credited for those 6 days. So now, to upload this video, I'm going to try and tether my smartphone, but my neighbor said if I can't do that, he'll let me use his Wi-Fi. So I have access through my iPad to check in and read emails and stuff like that, but and watch YouTube, things like that. But you can't use your camera with an iPad. There's no USB jack ports or anything. So this is the way we have to try and do it. I mean, at least I can still do the video for you. Uploading it to YouTube is nothing, and if I can't do it with the tethering the phone, I'll use Billy's Wi-Fi and it'll all be good. So that was that. Now the update on my mother is that she got a little bit of good news from the surgeon. He gave her like a 6 to 8 week time frame. Well, they'll look at it again and see if they can do the additional surgery, the other surgery, and that made her feel a little bit better because they actually gave her a time frame. And you know how like before she was thinking, oh, this is going to be months to a year of this, and I can't live that way, and blah blah blah. So at least they gave her some sort of hope, so, but she's still not in a good place, and her legs are really swollen, and they put her on 80 milligrams of Lasix to try and get that water out. And once her legs aren't swollen anymore, I think she'll get around a lot better. But right now, she's really having a hard time. So I've been cooking dinner for them every day, doing the laundry, all that stuff. But my mother gave me the day off. She said they'll get some takeout or something, and not to worry about feeding them today. So I actually get a full day off, and I thought maybe Verizon would come and try and attach that thing today, but hell no. It's the worst, the absolute worst company I've ever dealt with. Customer service wise, absolutely the worst. And I'm telling you, it would have been easier, quicker to change, to get a new service hooked up in the time it's taking them to fix this. It's mind-boggling. So anyway, I went to the thrift. I didn't bring all the stuff out to show you because I don't feel like it. But I got some cool things. I got this little pot, which I love. I have a little battery candle in there because it has like a hole top and bottom so that you can put it over a candle. It's really, really, really cool. It's got a toucan on one side and a little hummingbird on the other side. I really love the way it's painted. Just really love it. I got this gigantic goose to hang on the shed. Oh, I got an art print, a really beautiful photograph. It looks like New York. A little bit of snow on the sidewalk, a little bit of graffiti on the wall. It's really cool. I know Raymond would really appreciate it. I got a bunch of CDs, including like a Halloween one. I got some, you know, new agey kind of relaxation CDs and this Halloween one. And I got this weird vintage word game that looks really fun, and I thought it would be helpful for my parents to keep their minds going, you know, through this whole, although my mother said she can't concentrate on anything, because I said, why aren't you crocheting? She goes, because I have to concentrate. So it's really sad, and it's really, really sad. I don't want this for my mother, believe me, but I know that one day she'll get there, and I know it's not soon enough for her, but at least we have somewhat of a time frame, you know what I mean? So I don't know. A couple weeks ago, I got these cool rubber what do you call them? Coasters. And it says unique, special, and amazing. And I like them because they don't slip. They're very secure. Put your brew on your pub table. This pub table is so beautiful. It's stainless, and it has this like fan design all over it. It's really, really cool. You can see how tall it is because I'm on a 30-inch stool, and the table comes all the way up to here on me, and I really like it. It's really fun. And I mean, this is only the second time I've gotten to use it, because I mean, I got it the day of the hurricane, and my mother's been in the hospital, and so we had crappy weather after the hurricane for a while, and I was at my mother's house most of the time helping my father. So now I'm going to be running around, because Sunday they want me here for the fix. And I still don't think it's necessary, but I guess I should be, so I can make sure that this guy really does fix it. But they gave me a time frame of 11 to 3. That's 4 hours in the middle of the day. Like, how the hell is that going to work? We're going to have to do the food shopping very early and have lunch after it's done. It's just ridiculous. So, well, they said they would call when they're on the way, so I could just like rush. You know, I could just come back from there. So that's what I plan to do. Just wait until I get the call, if I get a call. You know, who knows? So I think that's about it. I don't know. I didn't do really anything else. I went to the variety store. I was looking for a little, one of those egg timers, but the old-fashioned kind that you turn over. I don't think they make them anymore. I'm going to have to look on eBay and see if they have a vintage one. Probably found one in the thrift one day. Went to the liquor store. That's about it. I was supposed to stop at Music Connection and pick something up they ordered for me, but I just wanted to get home. I just want to be here, you know, on my day off. I just want to be here on my deck and relax, because that's what this day off was for, relaxation. So, that's about it for me, guys. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical day. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Love you all. And I will be back with you very, very soon. Hopefully my internet will be back by Sunday. Here's hoping. Because I've been using the iPad so much that I exceeded my data. And believe me, Verizon should be giving me free unlimited just for the hassle that they put me through with the fiber optic line. Don't you think? But getting anywhere with them is like I killed an hour this morning just on live chat with the stupid customer service person. I was like, "Are you still there?" Because it was taking so long to type back. God knows. I mean, it's just horrifying. But anyway, it is what it is. It's just another chink in the armor of 2020. That's it. Everything this year has been 2020 needs to be erased from the books. It really does. I hung those blue lanterns that I got, and I'll put a picture of them right here. And if I hang the goose, I'll get a picture of him and put him here too. But other than that, it is a glorious day. It's not hot, it's not humid, there's a nice breeze. So, perfect pub table day. So guys, again, I love you all. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Cheers. Hi guys, I am back because I wanted to tell you that very shortly after I spoke to you all, a Verizon supervisor came to assess the situation. And she was really, really, really nice and really helpful. And a half hour later, 3 bucket trucks showed up and a van. So the street was covered. They were like, "Who are you to warrant 3 bucket trucks?" They were laughing because Skeety was a senior lineman for Verizon for 30 years. He's retired now. But he told me exactly what I needed to say this morning when I contacted the customer service person, and apparently it worked, and it worked amazingly because they were not supposed to be here till Sunday. And then I had all these Verizon guys on the street at once. It was hilarious, and I took a little bit of footage. I didn't want to piss them off because I think they were already a little bit mad because I went to the Bureau of how do you call it? The Bureau of, Skeety told me what to do. The Bureau of Public Utilities. So I did report the situation to the Bureau of Public Utilities, and sure enough, hours later they were here, and my internet is all fixed. Now, why was it such a problem before, right? Because the garbage truck knocked this down Tuesday. So if they didn't fix it till Sunday, that would have been 6 days. And so my faith was restored, but I know it was because of what Skeety told me to say. And this is so funny, guys. They went from telling me Sunday, they couldn't fix it till Sunday, to 3 Verizon trucks being here with buckets, and a supervisor actually came also, and I don't know if you can see, I don't want to get too close because they'll be mad at me, but they seem to be fixing it. I remember one time I had a major problem on a New Year's Eve. I totally lost my internet, and he was still with Verizon at the time, and he pulled strings and had a guy come and fix it that night. And on New Year's Eve, I felt so bad for the guy that I gave him a beer. I said, come on, let's have a beer, because it's New Year's Eve, you know. So, but it's all good, you know. I'm so stressed out about everything else, I could barely give a crap about my internet. But like I said, I was going to just try and tether the phone to the thing and load to YouTube. Would have been fine, or whatever. But anyway, it's back, so I don't have to worry about any of that. And I also don't have to destroy my Sunday by coming back here. I'm waiting for the technician, and just, you know. So I'm happy. I'm happy about it. Why it should be such an ordeal, why it should take so freaking long, I don't know. Because, you know, we did have the hurricane the week before, and you know, I understood that 5 million people were without power. But from what I understand, everyone was restored by last weekend, so there was really no reason to make me wait 6 days, right? I don't know. Well, you know, I told them that wires are all over people's lawns, and they were, and that the VATS terminal was hanging from the pole. And I took a picture of it and sent it to Skeety, who told me that's what it's called. And one of the technicians came and said, who knew it was a VATS terminal? I said, that would be me. I said, I have inside connections. So anyway, it's all fixed, so we're good. All right, so I showed you the little goose. He's a huge goose. I put him on the shed. Really, really, really cute. This is the game that I was talking about, the vintage game. This is Perquacky, the different word game. Very, very, very fun. So you get a bunch of cool dice, and you can see it's vintage because look at the color of the dice. Really, really cool. And this little like Bakelite kind of shuffler, or whatever you call it. And this is why I wanted a egg timer, because there would have been an egg timer here, and you have the length of the egg timer to make a word out of these after you throw them in. So it's really, really, really cool. I don't know if there's a year on here, but it looks very vintage, and I really, really like it. 1969. Yep, 1969. So very, very, very fun on that. This is the beautiful print I was talking about. This is a photograph. It looks very much, it's definitely New York, I think. A little bit of snow on the side, a little graffiti on the edge of the wall. It's by Larry Carlson, 2003, and this is number 36 of 300 photos printed. So it's really, really beautiful. I mean, it has a plastic covering on it, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to get the full effect, but it really is a beautiful photograph, and I love it. And it's artist signed, which, you know, we always love. So the CDs we got, one is by Solitudes. I have a lot of these, and I listen to them at work. This one is Natural Stress Relief number 2. This should work. Yeah, there we go. This is pretty cool, and this was the green tag, which is half price today, so this was 49 cents. Cosby Gibson, and it's got that beautiful famous is it a Rackman? I don't know if it's Arthur Rackman. I think it is Rackman. That beautiful photo image on the front. So this looks really beautiful. Obviously it was a present for someone because it's wrapped up, and still sealed. So Halloween big screen thrillers. This is very, very fun. I love this. Very into that. Another still sealed Piano by the Sea, classical water masterpieces surrounded by surf and stream. This is beautiful relaxation music, which I love. And then I got Paco Peña, flamenco. You know I love flamenco. So, very, very fun stuff. And that was about it, I think. What else do I want to say? Oh, one of, you know, we've been having a very rough time at work. You know, the COVID thing is killing us. We don't stop. You know, we do not stop. And, like I said, police departments from all over the state are coming to pick up COVID kits from us. And it really is nonstop. So I was very lucky to have a day off today. The only problem is one of my temporary employees is, today's his last day. And I looked for him before he left yesterday, but he was already gone. And so I called the doc today. And I told him that I really had a great time working with him, and hopefully in his when his next school break is, he'll come back to us. And he really appreciated someone saying that they appreciated him, you know. And I really did enjoy working with him. And so I made sure that I called him today to tell him that I'm gonna miss him, and he was great to work with and stuff like that, because my boss had a serious emergency yesterday and couldn't come in, and he wasn't there today because I asked Frank. And his baby, something happened to his baby. Oh God, I don't even want to talk about it, but God willing, the baby will be fine. But I felt good calling Frank and letting him know that we did appreciate him while he was here. Because I would have said it yesterday. I would have told him I was off today and said goodbye and stuff. But he was gone by the time I went to look for him, because I was so busy yesterday. I can't keep up the pace. I can't. It's so bad. That's why I'm so happy to have today off. You have no idea. And then my mother giving me the day off also. It's just amazing. I mean, I just need that one day to regenerate, because of course I'll be with them all weekend. So, and it's fine. I have no problem with it. I just need some regeneration, you know. So, thrift store, variety store, liquor store, sat in the sun for a while. As long as the sun lasted. Now it's very cloudy. And let me tell you something, when those technicians pulled up, all the street was full of Verizon trucks, and I was thinking to myself, oh my God, it's gonna storm any minute, because the sky looked like it. And I said, if it storms and they can't complete this, I'll be so upset. But they did. They finished, and the storms didn't come. Now it's still looking very, very cloudy, and I don't know. You know what, though? My neighbor came up the street. He does websites and things like that. He's like an internet. That's his thing, you know? He came up the street, saw the Verizon trucks, and stopped in front of me with his window down and said, "Are they fixing the wires?" I was like, "Yep." He was like, "Yay." I was like, thinking, if you have Verizon too, didn't you call also? I mean, were they just waiting for somebody? Oh God, help me. So I was the one that dealt with the freaking customer service, the stress. I was getting so pissed at Verizon. I can't tell you. I was like, are you kidding me? They were like asking me the stupidest questions, and I said, I told you, it's on the pole outside. Because they're asking me questions about COVID and and social distancing and masks and this and that. I said, you know what? Nobody has to enter a house. It's on the pole outside. A truck knocked the wire off. How many times do I have to make this clear to them? It's ridiculous, but then again, Skeety said, you know, they have to ask the questions. They have to ask them. So it's on record that they ask, even if they don't ever have to come into a house. I was like, okay. But I was getting more and more and more pissed as the chat went on. I was like, wow, are you fucking kidding me? I just told you it's on the pole. Nobody has to go anywhere near a house. You know? So when they were done, the guy came like into my backyard and said, can you check it for us? I think you're hooked. And I did. I had my laptop on the jack because I was working on the video. I'm adding this as an afterthought. I was working on the video, and it was, I don't need the internet to do the video editing. So I quick connected, and I was like, oh my God, I'm in. And I was like, yes. I said, Verizon technicians rock. Customer service, not so much. But basically, the supervisor that came out first to assess it, and these techs, truly, they restored my faith in Verizon, you know, because I was ready to leave them. That was it. Because I said, you know what? I can get new service faster than these people are trying to fix this. But I think going to the Bureau of Public Utilities made them act a little bit faster. It's ridiculous. The police put tape around all the wires that are hanging on the yards because they're a danger to little kids running. You know, you don't notice a wire hanging like that. It's black. It blends in with the landscape. I mean, a kid could get strangled, or God knows, you know. So I was very, very happy that they restored this, because I was using, like I said, I was using the iPad, but I used up my data really quickly because I was watching YouTube, you know. And if I had to go on like that, I would have, but they would have charged me like a ridiculous amount of money just because I was, you know, over my data. And that pisses me off very, very much also, because without internet for that long, shouldn't they like give me a break on data usage on my iPad, because it's all I have, right? But whatever. And so it's fixed. That's the bottom line. That is what we wanted. So anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Friday. And I hope your day was beautiful. Today was not very hot. It's been so hot for so many days that today was a pleasure. And it was like so nice to sit on my deck. And this lady here, she is such a great, amazing comfort right here. I just love her so much. And I've never seen anything so beautiful. The way she's painted and stuff, and I still can't find anything like her online. So I don't know if she's Portuguese, Spanish, Mexican, South American, French Black Madonna. I don't know, but I absolutely adore this, and this was a great score at this point in time, because she is helping me immensely, and she's just beautiful. So that's it from me, guys. I love you all. Thank goodness we're back online, and I'll be back with you very, very soon as I can. Love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Salute.